This video will help you solve problem number 6 on your post-test review. So again, we're looking at inequalities here and we need to get W by itself. Now it looks kind of crazy because you have numbers on both sides of your equation, but again, don't let that fool you. You still just want to get W by itself. And one other thing to pay attention to is with inequalities, you could have an and statement or an or statement. Hopefully you remember that from previous lessons. And in this case, this signifies that this is an and problem. I'll put and in quotes here because the variable is in the middle. So I know with an and statement, my arrows on the number line, I should have dots on my number line. Let me bring this up here. I should have two separate numbers on my number line. And in this case, my arrow should kind of close in on itself because it's going to say any number in between this range. That may not make sense right now, but once we work through the problem, we'll figure that out. So I still need to get W by itself. So I'm actually going to move my 11 to get it by itself. So in order to undo this negative 11, I need to add it here, and I need to add it to both sides of my equation. So that's where you need to make sure you pay attention. When you undo something here, do it on both sides. So I'm left with negative 19 plus 11 is going to leave me with a negative 8 is less than, I still have 4W here. Another less than sign, so now 25 plus 11 is going to give me 36. Again, W is not by itself, so I'm not quite done yet. In order to undo this here, divide both sides by 4. So that cancels. I'm left with negative 8 divided by 4 is going to give me a negative 2. Left with my W in the middle, and then 36 divided by 4 is going to give me 9. Now, I have W by itself, which is great. So now I can graph it, and this is where, when I was talking about when you're going to have two numbers on your number line, you have two numbers here. So you should put something there in the middle. I'm going to put my negative 2 here, and I'm going to put my 9 here. You can go farther if you want to. You can put a 10 here, and you can put a negative 3 here. I'm just going to put a 0 there to show because 0 is kind of in the middle of negative 2 and 9. So I need an open dot on this one because there's no equal sign. I also need an open dot here because there's no equal sign. And because I know it's an and statement, I need to close it off like this. Because this is saying W is both less than 9 and greater than negative 2. So in this range, it covers any number greater than negative 2 and less than 9.